Your eyes are like this. Okay? They are arranged in various frequencies in different forms. And these particular frequencies, when you learn to tap more light into the eye, you begin to view dimensions from different perspectives.
Right.
Okay? You look at somebody, you can see their aura. Simply means that the part of your eye that connects you to the dimension of that particular aura flow, you are able to activate it. Okay? You can see spirit, you can look at things like and see spirit, and people will be looking at things and they can see nothing. That determines your level of vibration. You growing high and they growing low. You understand?
I understand.
So when it comes to you, your relativity with the spirit, everything inside of this world is spirit, but there are spirits too that are good. There are spirits that you can go into contract with, that can help your family, that can protect your family, because it's not everyone inside of your family that have a sense. Okay? It's not everybody inside of your family that pursues spirituality. And 90% of the people that actually seek the awakening, to awaken themselves, all their family people are ignorant.
Yes. Which is mostly, yes. Usually.
So you become the elder of the family.
To guide them.
To guide them, to protect them.
And how you express your emotions is what is going to help determine whether the family will go higher or the family will go lower.
So if you ended up having yourself or having an encounter with any entity inside of this particular world, you are going into a contract with that particular entity with the name of protecting this person inside of your family or protecting your family from this kind of thing, because you definitely know their ignorance is going to be their undoing.
So, Baba, in this case, how can we now channel our emotions, no matter how bad it is? How then can we now channel our emotions into our advantage every time? For instance, you are going into a contract with, let's say, an entity on this earth. Okay, how will you be able to use your emotions to safeguard, okay, you in such a way that you will be vibrating at a much higher frequency during the time you are going into such contract or whatever discussion it is.
That is what we've been talking about since the very beginning of speaking about your chakras. Okay? The entities that you are talking with, the entities that you are getting into the contracts with, they are not like you. Okay? That means that they understand what fear is and they can smell it. That means that they know what regret is when they see it. That means that they know what self-blame is when they see it. So you cannot hide anything from them. You understand?
Right.
So the only truth of the matter is that when you are able to bring yourself back to the neutral point of feeling, okay, it doesn't mind what they say, you will know. It's like me telling you yesterday about you meeting a lion inside of the jungle. And then you can either choose to run or you can choose to stand.
Yeah.
You either become the prey or you can choose to be the predator.
Yeah.
It depends on how you see it.
Right.
You understand? So the spirits, when they come to you, they are always trying to see, are you worthy of what you are asking for? Or are you just asking it because you are ignorant? Or did you just pop up into this because you vibrated at a certain level in which just pushed you? Or the rituals that they usually tell some of you, okay, go and do this and summon this. Go and do this and summon this being. Go and do this and summon this being. And you also get up with your own ignorance, and you go and then you organize the candles, you organize the rituals, and then you'll be there and you're like, I'm calling onto this spirit. I'm reaching out to my guardian angel. Oh, be boredom.
A spiritual psychosis.
You be boredom. Because the first thing is that when you're any being that you haven't felt before, okay, that you haven't reached to the level of their vibration before, and you are trying to summon her, they will come to you with their fullest strength.
Right.
Okay? That is how your fear is.
Right.
It will come to you as the giant and you are like the ant. So imagine you've never seen a lion that talks before. You've never seen a goat that speaks before. You've never seen a dog that speaks before. And for the first time, you are finding yourself in a particular dimension where you are talking to a snake. Where a snake is like, hi. What do you think happens?
You will collapse. Okay, so Baba, in this case, we are still on the heart chakra.
Yes.
How do we, yes, you've made it very clear. So what it means is that you cannot try to be neutral without healing your fear, all those.
Neutrality simply means awareness. Awareness simply means that you need to bring yourself from the lower three and the upper three to the point of the middle. That is all it is. Okay? To be neutral is to be the judge of the office.
Right.
You understand? between the minority and then the majority, between the upper part of yourself and the lower part of yourself, you are able to understand them by a way of feeling. Okay, you don't just judge them and be like, oh, fear, you are a bad guy.
But you are able to resonate
You
on
are able to
a
resonate
emotional
and feel
level.
emotional level of it, because certain people they can go to a roller coaster. Okay, in this world, roller coaster is the one thing that people go there and they get very scared. But still, you go there to experience that.
Exactly, fear.
Is that bad?
No.
You see?
Oh, okay. You know that this is going to bring me
certain kind of
fear, but yes, I still want to experience
will
it.
come from it. I want to try it. That is how you are.
Oh, okay.
You see, when you learn to understand that regret and everything that you feel inside of you is valid, you will know how to move about going through them without you actually locking yourself, without them locking yourself. Because regret can have a very denser form, like I explained yesterday.
Yeah.
You being on this particular frequency, someone else is deeper than you. If you think you are depressed, if someone remove their depression for you, you will run away.
Wow.
You see? So if you think you have fear, other people have more fear than you.
Okay, Baba, in this case, what are we doing to ourselves that is, causing our emotional blockade by the day? What are we doing every day? The thing either through our conscious state or unaware state or unconscious state. What do we do? The little things we do that causes blockade to our heart chakra.
Okay, that is what we've been talking about. Okay, heart, when it comes to your heart, everything that blocks it, okay, is grief. We are coming to talk about that.
Wow.
Your heart in general, it despises grief.
Wow.
That's one thing that people don't understand. And when it comes to grief in this world, grief is classified under two main forms. Okay? We are coming to talk about that one. But I want you to understand that everything that has to do with your emotional state, every emotion that comes inside of your body and flows outside of your body is valid.
So irrespective of whatever it is or whatever it is bringing, just experience it.
Just experience it. Feel the emotion. If you feel the need to say no, say no. If you feel the need to say yes, say yes. But make sure that whatever expression way that you are expressing yourself, you are not limiting yourself by a way of thinking that this person might react this way, that person might react that way. When you keep thinking that way, you will keep burying things inside of your heart, and that is what causes your soul to go to sleep. That is what grief is. Okay?
Okay.
That is what grief is.
Okay.
Most of you can't face your husbands. Most of you can't face your wives. Most of you can't face your relationships. And this is the very thing that is killing you. Okay? You are not here to establish one particular relationship with anybody inside of this world. Don't let them fool you. Okay? You are the representation of what God is. Look at the sun. How many wives does the sun have? You ask yourself. The sun pregnates everything inside of this world.
Right.
How many wives does the sun have?
The sun is there to shine on every
Give
creation.
life to every single thing inside of this world without seeing whether you are a good person or you are a bad animal.
Person.
It gives life to all. That is what you represent.
So meaning you are a spirit. So you're supposed to, experience everything.
And understand the embodiment of what balance is. The spirit is your father. That is what God is. You as the son, you are supposed to cause an equilibrium. Some small spoiling, small creating. Small good, small evil. That is how you learn. It's through the mistakes that the evil part of yourself produces that you learn the lessons to cause you to turn that particular negativity into a positive form to create a different outcome of what is bigger than this. It's always about keeping
balance.
The energy part of yourself in check. Like them telling you in the Garden of Eden, don't eat the apple. The apple, God knows that the apple is evil. Okay? And yet you couldn't take the tree out of the garden. It is telling you the presence of evil in every good deed. There is nothing you can do inside of this world that is totally good, that is totally evil. Everything always has to have a percentage of good in it, a percentage of evil in it. That is what it says.
Right.
If you wanted to live in the garden forever, the tree would have been taken out. Just one single tree. Why can't God take one single tree out of the garden? Why?
So that confirms what you just said, that even in every good, there's an iota of
There's an
evil.
iota of evil. There's an iota of curiosity. As long as you are curious, you are bound to making mistakes. Mistakes comes with realizations.
So even though Adam and Eve were so perfect in creation, that was still there. That inquisitive was still there for them to test. And out of that, they could probably grow.
Isn't it there with 2 people right now?
It is.
There were only 2. How many people are inside this world right now?
Billions.
Does that make sense to you?
Over 8 billion. No.
That is what it is. Okay? When you understand the fact of the matter that you represent the entirety of what the spirit is, you don't limit yourself to loving one person. It is like, it's very small. You've just degraded yourself to nothing. And out of that particular one person, the kind of pain that they will put you through, that particular person that you think you love, you are surrendering everything to, you are sacrificing everything to, the kind of pain they will cause you in this life, because it is not their doing. They are trying to show you that this particular way of loving me is boring. Am I the only one in this world? Okay? No matter how much you try, okay, to please them, they will always see you like, what? What? Huh? There's a goat outside there wanting love. Go and show that goat love. There's a tree over there. Go and show that tree love. But their brain will keep creating perceptions that makes you think like, okay, you will be like, what am I doing wrong? Is there anything I'm doing wrong to you? Please, if I've done something wrong with you, tell me and I'll do it right. Now you have given their ego the chance to punish you more.
Wow.
So their ego will come out with a ways. You can't go and stand. If I see you, don't stand with any guy. Don't talk with anybody. Don't wear this dress. Don't go this place. Then what is experience inside of this world? If I limit my wife not to go anywhere, if I limit my wife not to wear this, then does my wife has a will of her own or not?
She does.
Then why are you limiting her?
Mesre, o abofra, we are ja, we are not. Nasa wo hwe ana wo di dom wano sa wo ye omampani sa wo ye sofo sa wo ye imam sa wo ye guru sane wo tie bia enipa e ka wo ho no omo nso so wo will omo nso wo pe omo nso wo pe a omo nso yes omo de experience bibia enu nti sa wo betimi a connect to them at their emotional level and on the balance ever brew in your judgment. Baba kasa bebre, but the here wom and say, ye nyina ye be hunu kwan ya ye be fa so ye be ma ye betena ye kra mu.
Te wo ho ase,
na yate ho ase, na emotions no ye ade a ye de ye hu wura nipa nimpa bo ma nti na Potoka say me can say putting yourself in someone's shoes.
Yes.
Feeling what the person is feeling. Nti se obi ya obone a empre ho emu nipa naten. Obi take decisions bi a empre ho emu nipa naten. Na emom no try say odi susukuru wa bi besusu a ede pepe ye beba. Na wati nipa na se se asomasi senka me yono anka de oye ye meya ada. Sabre no o try say wo de ho be wura nipadua no saa nipa ne nso so empaboa mu no wahwe se ade na wo feeling ti e ma wo yes ano etesen
o ye nipa miensa a o ti nipa baako
sa onye nipa da bia ye kasa asem nso babaka onye nipadua o na mum wo ye honhom a wo de wo kra aba asase so e de abetena nipadua nim nti wo onye nipadua a wo okra e wo honhom na mum wo ye honhom no wa bo kra e de abetena nipadua nim.
So like I bring you now, it was say what tenemasi in this the particular 3 forms. I was say what tenemasi from the first one, and yes, there would do any will be an wajatum. And yes, the enama habia obia the cast and yachra will be no wajafa. Obi say, oh, I yasun a conny year, no so wajatum. Sano like white drain, we are bofra. They can't just say, oh, beje candy. And I said, like, my own video be, and I name my money money drew was so on pay drew, and I'll share drew good drink bottle him, and I'll eat drink in a film. And I'll day Ning Nasha, Colana, one no me drew. Sana away. Which I say one answer. Name of what dream extra. And was say what do a share like 3 moon. Look at things from a body point of understanding yourself.
The soul point of
and
view,
then,
and then the spirit. And I make us say, Ukra, Mukra, Unim, Nadabai. Okra no till Umunankasano. Unini Komobia crap. Unyan Kopon till Mukramp, Unim Nadabai.
Unipadiana, what you say.
Tabribia and the Pedian Kwana, what they can with the Bibia. And so as a senka, Odi me and sending in Ayajuma, Odi a Jano, Ode Obano, Ode Kron, Nimi and singing Ayajuma. If you say, and Obane so, a bemo who say, as I said, me who quanya me faswa, me de meti obiase. Obane no okrano.
Yeah.
Obano no okrano.
As the son of God.
Oh, it's okrano na beboa ma wate nipase. What me do ewura obi mpa boamu hu se ade we a nipa yi famu et sen.
Yes.
Ti wo obi a obi hu so bi nam te bia bi mu ana udi arewo hu se obi enam oha obi mu ana o feel a
wa kuma no what the okra na ko nipa ko ne na
pa kire se wo feel obi emotions.
Yes.
And it wo ye obi bone a odwene ho.
It's simple like that.
Baba, so let's talk about grief.
Okay.
Let's talk about grief.
Okay, so we are going to be talking about grief. Okay? Doctor, give me another marker. Okay, this one is okay. I'm going to be talking about grief, or the one you always put it plural as a V. Okay? We are going to be talking about grief. And when it comes to grief, I classify grief under 2 main ways, okay? The first form of grief happens to do with the loss of a family member.
Okay.
Okay?
Loss of someone.
Loss of someone. When you lose someone inside of your life, usually it can put you in a very deep grief. Okay? So let's talk about this, and then we'll come to the number 2, which happens to do with relationship grief.
Okay.
Which happens to be your personal relationships. Is that how they spell relationship?
Yeah.
Okay. So these are the 2 forms of grief. When it comes to the first form of grief, which is you with your family member, I want you to understand, and I've always been talking to you, that when it comes to the spirit, you are never separated from what the spirit is. Okay? The spirit is the embodiment of everything inside of this world. And when it comes to you people in general, especially the 9 etheric essence, okay, now the pale skin are beginning to grow. Some of them are beginning to gain awareness. You can see some of them speaking about awareness that is true and then real. That should show you that nothing is truly meant to be bad. Nothing is truly meant to be good. Everything has the ability to grow from their old state. You understand?
Right.
It's simple like that. They are beginning to connect to themselves, and sooner or later, they will get an ancestral realm. They will have a reincarnation where they have an ancestral realm. But at this point, they've not yet gotten to that. So let's go back to you people. Okay? When it comes to every single one of you, okay, every single one you share a particular relationship with inside of this particular world, okay, in a family form, okay. I told that all of you came from the 12 houses of Israel, okay.
Okay.
You all came from the 12 houses of Israel. So if you are reincarnating into this world, I made very clear 12 is 3. You started from the top as 3. Okay? And then you dance down into etheric essence. So it becomes ether. 3 becomes E.
Right.
Because, and you dance from there to the 9, and then which is your physical manifestation, to the 6, all the way to your carbon copy. This is how it is.
Right.
Okay. So every single one of the families, every single black person, every single dark melanated skin came from the 1 houses of Israel.
Right.
There is nothing like I'm a Kenyan. Okay? There's nothing like I'm a Ghanaian. There's nothing like I'm an Ethiopian. There's nothing like I'm a Nigerian. None of all these matters when it comes to your existence inside of this world. The only thing that matters is black. Okay? That is the only thing that matters. You understanding that you are the original copy of everything that has to do with light. Out of you came light. You should be expressing yourself in light form. You should be trying to understand what it means for you to have all the chakras inside of you and how to cause an equilibrium between you as the spirit to your father.
Which is the spirit within you.
Do you understand?
God's spirit within you.
Okay? You are the son. Okay, you are the son of the father. When things aren't going right, black people put things right. Okay? When they take power from you, they'll bring the power to you. It's like you carrying to, I always tell you, like putting the necklace that belongs to your neck, you know, on your hand.
Yes.
Okay? You will be wearing it to be bola.
You will try
putting on this hand, it won't work. You put it on that hand, it won't work until it brings it back to the neck. So these people can take power from you. You don't have to stretch yourself over power. Understand what it means for you to be the spirit. And then all power will return back to its source. That is what they are doing now. Okay. So when it comes to your family, when it comes to you being born, you are born into the 12 houses of Israel. One of them you are being born to. You are either born into the house of Levi, the people that are going to be oppressing, your assisting you and the other people to oppress your own siblings.
Right.
Okay? Or you are going to be the one that is born of Christ. The one that fights that one house that is the betrayers, you know, the Judas. You are going to be the one that is going to be fighting those families. You see? So it has absolutely nothing to do with you being a Kenyan, to you being a Nigerian. You can be a Kenyan in this particular lifetime. In the next lifetime, you are a Ghanaian.
Because you belong to the 12th tribe of...
You belong to the 12 tribes of Israel. Okay? They only see you as tribes. They don't see you as one singular person. Okay? They see you as tribes. And depending on the level of vibration that you are, will tell you whether you are going to end up into the house of Levi or you are going to be ending up into the house of what? Joseph. Or the rest.
Naphtali and all those other...
Yes, it will tell you whether you are going to be living in one of these houses. Your vibrational frequency will determine. Do you understand?
Right.
So if you are born into the house of Levi, you are given the possibilities of overcoming your corrupt state.
So that is where you are given the opportunity to become a leader.
That is your challenge. You'll be given a leader, the role of a leader. So you come and be like an MP, you come and be like a president, you come and be like someone with authority to see what you will do with that particular authority.
Because out of the Levites came priests, and the Levites are those who represent God.
Yes. So the
earth.
representation of God in this particular world, are you going to be representing the people? Because a service to the people is a service to God. But if you put the priest in another form, you are serving another God that is against the God of your own people, which is the Christ consciousness. There is priesthood in the devil. Okay?
Right.
Everything you call religion inside of this world has a priesthood. And they are the ones that are causing the indoctrination of your fellow siblings. Do you understand how cruel that is? So you have decided to swallow your innocence. You have decided to sacrifice your own soul resonance, how you feel towards your sibling, so that you can gain wealth in order to oppress them.
So, coming back to to grief, are you saying that grief is not just even on the physical front, but on a, at the 12th tribe level? If you are being sent, for instance, you find yourself in the house of Levi, and you do not use your leadership role to help people, the ancestors, grieve over your presence here on earth.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It's very simple like that. Okay?
Wow.
You are here to cause balance. First of all, balance within your own self. Okay? Because when you are looking at the world and you are reacting to it, and then you are forgetting he that lives in you. When you begin to tune your attention, out of the ignorance came you. Because you are the God mind that was light. You knew everything before you condensed into physical matter. Now you begin to vibrate low. You've forgotten what it means for you to be the higher mind. Okay? So immediately you are born into this world, every single parent is supposed to allow you to rediscover what it means for you to be the spirit. Okay? Once you understand what it means for me to be the spirit, then your own resonance of the experience that you are gaining and doing inside of this world will let you know what balance is. You will not go around killing things, destroying things, because you definitely know that when things go out of balance, then there's chaos, there's rebirth again. Everything restarts itself again.
See, asema babe kanu, eya dia ehunye ye pa. Ye can grief onesem na grief no. Yɛbɛka sɛ ebia ade a wodi ho yia anaasɛ ade a wosu ho. Okay. Na Asemba kon kan sisi a ehia. And say at the family level, family ni yen kan say busuakuo say bia nko a waba asase so no abeto maame no papa no nananom nko a na ye eno na ye family no wachire mu say ye 12 tribes. 12 tribes ni nyina ye firi busuakuo baako mu. Abusuane ahodo du mienu ye firi mu baako. Nti ukosoro ba fo mu a wonye Kenyan, wonye Ethiopian, wonye Ghana ni, wonye we ye nyina ye abusuakuo a eye abusuakuo baako. Na emum no ya cheche ye mu eye 12 eye du mienu. Nti se ye mfa ne se waba asase so na wo firi Lewi abusua mu na wo ba ya. Lewi abusua no omo no mo ye eye abusuakuo a nka omo gina asase so de manyame. Efiso omo mu na ye yi eye Nyankopon representative. And as a priest edi free. Na priest no aboa Israel abusuakuo no. Na se uba asase so na se sa leadership role na wo no Nyankopon ye wadom no de ugina baabi pa ewa busuam baabi pa ewa obro no so baabi pa ewa wo man so wasori mu o mox mu baabi a wo bia no hu se wo ye pani a na se wanfa wo pani ye no anye ade papa mwa eye busua na emma sa yawdie no family grief na o ka ho asem.
Yes.
Emma eba also.
Because at the other side, like, we are speaking the P, okay? We are doing the video for two things. This is TikTok live, and we are doing another one for the YouTube. So when it comes to the live, he will explain it for the YouTube in P. I'm speaking the English. So if you don't understand what I'm saying, then that is the problem. Okay? He's just translating what I'm saying into P. Okay? Aha. So when it comes to the families, you have to understand there are two types of families that you have inside of this world. The first part of the family is the family that you find yourself, the current family.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
That family is relation to the blood. That is the blood relation that you share with the family. But when it comes to your soul relationships, that is another form of family.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
That is another form of family. And most people inside of this world, you are more focused on the physical aspect of what the family represents than your actual responsibility to that family.
So the second family Baba is talking about ebusuan ba kona Baba ka ho asem no eye usunsum ebusuan anasa okra na ebusuan kane no ye frɛ bibi aso na ebusuan ekwo na ebusuan oyoko ebusuan won saa ebusuan kuo na ye fan ne ye ho no ani ntini ye se wo beba asasi so a okra wo kyerɛ wo ade kra wo ba bɛyɛ nti wo ba na sɛ wakoma no okra no wantimi no okra na connect no wanhunu wo botae no no wanyɛ adwuma ni yie a saa bra no wafiri okra ne te bia mu ani ntini sɛ ɔmo di wo ho ya ɛwɔ asamando a saa yawdie na ɔmo di wo ho ɛwɔ hɔ no wobɛkɔ akotua so ka.
Yeah. Because when it comes to you, if you understand that you as a dark-skinned person, you are from the houses of Israel, one of the houses of Israel. Now it is time for you to figure out, okay, am I in the house of Levi? Okay, am I here? Do I have the calling or do I have the feeling to be a priest? Do you understand? Okay, do I have the desire or do I have the feeling that I want to be a pastor? I am called into this world to preach the word of God. I am called into this world to assist people. I'm called into this world to do this because all the 12 houses of Israel is what purpose is inside of this world.
Okay, Mestre, the Baba kano opese wo hunu abusuakuo ne mu bi baby a wo fall under na ya your YouTube work studios YouTube no so ubehu say yaka the story of Jacob ho asem na yaka Jacob man nyina ho asem ebia ne omo trait ebia ne omo suban ebia ne sene omo bobre ne te nti wo ko YouTube video no so a ubehu wo read what obo as yaka ne nyina wom Dan ebusuako sene omo te Benjamin ebusuako sene omo te Levite sene omo te Judah ebusuan sene omo te Isaka sene omo te wahu ubehunu ebusuako ni nyina na afi wankasa watena ase na wo de wo atoto se ebusuako ni mu no emu de wan na me trait no fall in okay. Yeah, mpesa ye besa ka ho asem bebre go to the YouTube video and then go to the YouTube and check on the story of Jacob, okay, and then we talked about the children of Jacob. Try and listen to the audio, try and listen to the video, and then learn from the tribes. Whichever tribe you think you come from, then you can learn from.
Okay.